Hi everybody, this is Apba Brian and Apba Baseball Classics bringing to you game number 20 of the 1957 Double Elimination Tournament. We're in the third round, and this is a pivotal game between the Milwaukee Braves and the New York Yankees. Each team is 1-1. The loser goes out. The Braves are the defending world champions of 1957. New York's the defending American League Championship team in 1957. All right, we've had our starting lineups. We're ready to begin. Let's play ball. Whitey Ford is on the mound for New York. Let's see what kind of stuff he's going to have in this game. He rolls a 15. Whitey Ford has a C stuff. Not his best. He'll be operating off the third column. Let's roll the dice for Bob Buell. And I think these are all the same. 1 to 6, 7 to 14, and 15 to 20. So here's Bob Buell's bullpen roll. 13 is going to be his B stuff. All right, Red Shandy steps into the box for the Milwaukee Braves. Let's begin. 3-4 is a reading off the Whitey Ford card, and that's going to be on column 3. Leadoff single for Bob Buell for Red Shandies, a single to left field. He only stole 2 bases in 1957. The threat to go. The Braves have primarily a right-handed hitting lineup in today's game for the lefty Whitey Ford. Here is Wes Covington. 3-3 is going to be a base hit for Wes Covington. That's a base hit to left field. Hit the opposite way. And Shane Dees, let's see where he goes. We'll take that base hit off the fast action card. Runner on first goes all the way to third. First and third, Milwaukee, nobody out. And here is Hank Aaron. Henry Aaron hit .322 in 1957, drove out 44 home runs, and was the National League's most valuable player as he hit a home run that clinched the pennant for Milwaukee. 1-4 is going to be an out, and that 1-4 out is off the Fall Classic Easy chart. 14 is a ground ball to second base. Fielder's choice. Shane Dees scores from third. So Hank Aaron's the runner at first now, as Covington was out on the fielder's choice. 1 down. Batter is Eddie Matthews. One 3 to Matthews is a 1-7 walk, and that's going to be ball 4. Matthews takes first. Braves are still percolating here in the first inning. They've got runners on first and second, only 1 out. And here's Joe Adcock. Powerful first baseman for the Milwaukee Braves. 287 here, 12 homers, and 209 at-bats. Pitch to Adcock by Whitey Ford, 61, is a swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 outs. Here's the catcher, Del Crandall. .43 is a base on balls to Crandall off the Whitey Ford card. Sacks are full. Now Andy Pafko, another right-handed batter. 2 outs. Can Andy Pafko put a quarter in the merry-go-round? Here's the pitch. 6-1 is going to be a swing and a miss, strike 3. Whitey Ford gets out of the bases loaded situation, but the Milwaukee Braves score once. Go to the bottom of the first. Milwaukee 1, New York coming to bat. All right, Bob Buell on the mound for the New York Yankees. Buell is operating off his column 2. 18-7 in 1957. Leading off for New York is Hank Bauer. 5-6 to Bauer is off the Bob Buell card. 56 is going to be a swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 away. Here's Gil McDougall. Very open batting staff. Holds the bat fairly high, but really faces the pitcher. 3-4 is off Buell's card. That's going to be a line drive, base hit to right field for Gil McDougall. Only stole 2 bases, not much of a threat to go, but here is now Mickey Mantle. 365 hitter in 1957, 34 bombs. Mantle is batting left-handed, facing the right-handed Bob Buell. Here's the pitch, and 2-3 is going to be a swing and a miss, strike 3. Mantle swinging as hard as he can. Strikes out. Here is Bill Skowron. 2 outs. McDougall at first. McDougall gets his lead off. Bob Buell has the pitch coming. Here it is. 4-3 is off his card. It's going to be a ball 4. Walk to Bill Skowron. Skowron takes first. Both runners are fast. And now Yogi Berra. 251, 24 homers. Berra is catching today behind the play. Here's the pitch to Yogi. 44 is a base hit to left field. The runner on second will score. And the runner on first goes to third. Got to give the Braves a run. 1-1. Here's Elston Howard, the left fielder. .21 is a out. And that out is 20 on the die. That's a line out to the pitcher. Caught by Bob Buell. We go to the top of the second inning. Yankees won, and the Braves won. It'll be Johnny Logan, Bob Buell, and then to the top of the order in red chain dienst. Here's a pitch from Whitey Ford, except for I dropped the dice on the floor, so no pitch yet. All right, here it comes. 63 is off Ford's card, and that's going to be a fly out to center field, 1 away. Now the pitcher, Bob Buell, not a good hitting pitcher, 0.82 average. Like how Fall Classic cards include the pitcher's hitting stats, most of the pitchers have a separate batting card. 63 is an out. That's going to be a ground ball to the shortstop. McDougall throws to first. 2 away, and now the top of the order in red Shandies. Five three is off the defense card where check the range, and that is first baseman. It'll be a single if he doesn't get to it. Bill Scourin's range is 19, so he'll get to it. It's a 5. Makes the play. 3-1. We go to the bottom of the second. 1-1 tie. Bob Buell goes back to the mound. He was 18-7 in 1957. And Yankees will have the bottom of their order coming up. Andy Carey, the third baseman, leads off for New York. 5-2 is a defense card check. There'll be an air check on the third baseman. And third baseman is Eddie Matthews. He is a 5. It's a 13, so it's not an error. Matthews makes the play. Here's Bobby Richardson. 256 hitter, just getting his career started. Longtime Yankee. 4-3 is out. That's a fly out to the Milwaukee right fielder, who is Andy Pefko. 2 outs. Hank Aaron's in center. Today, not his preferred spot to play in the outfield, but he does it and does it well. Here is Whitey Ford. 4-3 to Ford. Off the B card is going to be a walk. Bob Buell gives his counterpart a free pass. Hank Bauer, World War II veteran, saw combat in World War II. Here's the pitch to Bauer. 4-3 is going to be another free pass. Third ball given up by Buell. First and second, New York with 2 outs. Gil McDougall comes to the bat. Mickey Mantle's on deck. 1-6 is going to be the end of the inning. 19 is a fly ball to right field. Andy Pefko is under it and makes the catch. Go to the top of the third. Milwaukee won and New York won. Whitey Ford was 11-5 in 1957. He's going to have the second, third, and fourth hitters to face. In the third, Wes Covington. 1-3 to Covington is an out. Ground ball to the shortstop. McDougall is up with it. Throws the first. 1 away. Henry Aaron. 1-4 is a ground ball, or rather, ground ball to third base. Yankee third baseman Andy Carey throws over to first. 2 outs. Eddie Matthews. Air check on the center fielder, and that is Mantle. He's a 6. 16's the roll. He makes the play. 3 up and 3 down for the Braves. We go to the bottom of the third. From New York, it's Milwaukee 1 and New York 1. All right, Mantle made the last out in the last half inning. He gets the bat first here, and Bob Buell has completed his warm-up tosses. in the last of the third inning. We're knotted at 1. Here's the pitch to Mantle, batting from the left side. 3-2 is off Bill's car, and that's going to be a ground ball to third base. 1 away. Mantle's 0 for 2, strikeout and a ground out. Bill Skowron. Yankees have just 1 hit. That was by McDougal. Pitch to Skowron's 1-3. That's going to be a ball hit on the nose right to first base. The opposite way, caught by Joe Adcock. 2 outs. Yogi Berra. Two 5 is an out. Ground ball to first base. First unassisted. We go to the top of the 4th inning. 1-1 tie. For the Braves in the 4th, Eddie Matthews steps in the box. He leads off. Former Boston Brave. And then, of course, stay with the team as they go to Milwaukee, and then also move to, he spent some time with Detroit, but also, I think, moved to Atlanta with the team. All right, 2-2 is 111 is a base hit for, should not be Matthews, excuse me, it's Joe Adcock. So a 2-2 roll is a straight up single for Adcock. A single to left field. Here's Del Crandall. Adcock not a threat to steal. Pitch to the Milwaukee catcher. 23 is a strikeout 1-7, 16 on the 20-sided die. That is going to be a ground ball to shortstop. He goes the short way to get Adcock, 6-4, but Crandall is safe at first. Fielder's choice. 1 away, Andy Pafko, former Chicago Cub. 6-6 roll for Pafko. That's a drive. It might be. It could be. It is out of here, and the Milwaukee Braves draw first blood. 2-run home run for Pafko. They drew first blood when they got the first run in the first, but now they're back on top. 3-1. One out, Johnny Logan, native of the state of New York. Here's a pitch to Logan, 1-6. That's a fly ball to center field. Mickey Mantle is under it, makes the catch. Fortunately, no center field drains a step on. Here is Bob Buell. And 32 is going to be a fly ball to right field. And that's caught by Hank Bauer. 3 outs, but the Braves move out in front on the 2-run home run by Andy Pafko. Milwaukee 3 and New York 1. Bottom of the 4th, it'll be Ellie Howard, Andy Carey, and Bobby Richardson. All right, here's the windup and the pitch from Bob Buell to Austin Howard. 4-4 is a line drive base hit to center field, falls in front of Henry Aaron. Howard is on at first, 1 for 2. Lined out to pitcher and now single to center. Here is Andy Carey. Austin Howard only stole 2 bases in 57. 7 tries. He's not going to be a threat to go here. Here is the pitch to Andy Carey. 6-2 is off Buell's card. Strikeout 1-4. It's 4, so it's a strikeout. Terry is caught looking, one down. Bobby Richardson went on to become an ordained minister. 6-2 is out. Same thing, 1-4, but it's 14. The 14 is a fielder's choice ground out to second base. So Howard's out at second, 4-6. Now Richardson's a fast runner at first, 2 down, and Whitey Ford, 143 hitter in 1957. Three-one is going to be a hit for Whitey Ford, a single to center field, and it's going to send the base runner to third with 2 outs, men on the corners. Top of the order to Gil McDougall. And I have my batting cards a little out of order here. Hopefully I was hitting in order. I think I was. Gil McDougall. 2 away. Ford at first, Richardson at third. Here's the pitch. Infield, of course, playing back. 4-3 to Gil McDougall is off the pitcher's card. That's a base on balls. Yankees have the bases loaded with 2 down. And that should not have been McDougall. Okay, so that was a 4-3 roll, same thing. Hank Bauer draws a walk. And now McDougall's the batter. Five-four is the weird play chart. That's going to be with the bases full, men on base with men on. So wild pitch or pass ball, refer to wild pitch rating. If it's 12, it'll be a wild pitch. 1-5, it's not. Now, I believe I'm supposed to re-roll again. I don't think that makes an automatic out. But if I'm wrong about that, put something in the comments. All right, 5-5 that's going to be a drive by McDougall, and it's going to be a bases clearing triple. Bauer scores, Ford scores, and Richardson scores, not in that order. But McDougall clears the bases and adds 3 to the scoreboard. Yankees 4 and Milwaukee 3. Mickey Mantle. Tempted to walking, but they've got good hitters coming up after him. Here's the pitch to Mantle. That's another unusual play chart. Wild pitch or unusual play. Men on base. Framing the pitch. Excuse me. 4, that is a wild pitch. It's going to fall within Buell's wild pitch rating. That's a wild pitch. So now the bases are clear, and the Yankees have another run. 5-3. Oh, have the dice drop the tray. So re-roll 44 to Mantle is going to be a 12 in the 10 to 16 range. That's going to be a triple for Mickey. So back-to-back triples for the Yankees. And they're still in business. 2 outs. Mantle's at third. Bill Skowron. Here's the pitch. 6-2 off of Buell's card. That's going to be a strikeout 1-4. It's not a strikeout, but it is a ground ball to third base. Eddie Matthews throws the first. That's the third out. But the Yankees score 4 runs and take a 5-3 lead into the fifth inning. Pafko due up for Milwaukee in the sixth. Marty Ford is still out there on the mound. 6-6 roll for Adcock, and it is a straight up, it might be, could be, it is out of here home run for Joe Adcock. Pulls the Braves to within 1. Yankees 5, Milwaukee 4. Tie ball game here at Yankee Stadium. Del Crandall, he's got some power. He had 15 home runs and 383 at-bats in 57. 21 is going to be a fly ball to medium left field, caught by Elston Howard, 1 down. There's Andy Pafko. Five is going to be a single for Andy Pafko up the middle in front of Mickey Mantle. 1 down, 1 on. He was 1 out of 1 on stolen bases, but that's going to be a success rate of 1-20, but you have to roll a 1 to get a jump. I guess that would be 2 separate rolls, because then you would roll on the pitcher's left-handed weak arm, and if you hit one on one of those rolls, that's the pickoff throw at first. So for now, Pafko is holding it first. Johnny Logan's the batter. Here's the pitch to Logan. There's a drive. It might be. It could be. It is out of here on the 6-6. You can't see it on the thing, but the 20-sided dice is a 1. So that's a 2-run home run for Johnny Logan. Puts the Braves on top, 6-5. These teams just leapfrog each other. Need to get the batting card for the pitcher, Ernie Johnson, and I think we're going to make a pitching change for Whitey Ford. So Ernie Johnson waits on deck. Well, Casey Stengel changes things. Is going to be Art Ditmar. All right, Art Ditmar, 8-3. He will do his bullpen roll. That's a 7. He's working on his A stuff. Ditmar was the Yankees' top pitcher in 1959. He won, as far as wins goes, he won 19 games. So pitching change here in the 6th inning. All right, Ernie Johnson steps into the box now. Ditmar working off column 1, bases clear, 1 out. Here's the pitch to the Braves pitcher, 6-5. That's off the home run card. 14, too high. That is a deep fly ball to left field. One out. Or 2 outs, rather. And now Red Shandies. 2 outs, 3 runs are in. Here's the pitch to Shandies. It's a 1-1 roll. That's going to be a single for Red Shandies. A base hit to right field. Two for 5 in stealing. SBS is 8. Jump is 1. West Covington. 2-4 is the 20-sided dice is 16. It's over 4, so that's going to be a ground out to shortstop. That's the end of the inning, but 3 runs score on 2 home runs. Joe Adcock goes deep and Johnny Logan goes deep. Milwaukee 6 and New York 5. All right, we'll have to do the bullpen roll for Art Ditmar, for Ernie Johnson. Let's do that now. I keep hitting this camera, sorry, on the dice. And that's going to be 10. That's going to be, he's got, no, we've already done that. That's a beast. We've already done the roll, and he's operating off the second column. All right, due up the bat for the Yankees is Bobby Richardson, followed by Art Ditmar, and then the top of the order. All right, here is Ernie Johnson's pitch to Yankee second baseman, 31, is off the pitcher's card, a base hit for Bobby Richardson, a single to right field the opposite way. Richardson only stole 1 base in 57. Here is the pitcher, Art Ditmar, a 200 hitter. I think he's going to square around and try to bunt. Let's see what his bunt rating is. Bunt rating is 5. That requires 2 rolls. First to see if he gets it down. 4, he does get it down on the right side. And let's see if it's successful. 6, it is not successful. So fielded by the first baseman, he throws to second to retire. Richardson at second, 4-3, or 4-6. Fielder's choice by Ditmar. Art Ditmar is the runner at first base. 1 out. And now Hank Bauer. Yankees not executing. There's the pitch. .32 is off the pitcher's card, and that's going to be a ground ball shortstop double play. 6-4-3. And I wrote that in the wrong spot on the scorecards. Let me fix that before I bat out of order next time. Double play Logan to Red Chandies over to Joe Adcock. That takes us to the 7th inning. Milwaukee 6 and New York 5. Ernie Johnson's ready to pitch to 12 batters. Let's see what that looks like. He has so far pitched to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just 6 batters, so he's halfway through his fatigue rating. Ditmar can pitch to 15 batters in relief. All right, here is Hank Aaron to start off the top of the 7th inning. Milwaukee Braves are up by a run. 42 is off the Ditmar card. He's working off column A, and that is going to be a ground ball to the catcher, a little dribbler. He throws the first. 1 away. Eddie Matthews. 1 for 2 today. 6-3 is off the pitcher card. That's going to be a ground ball to shortstop. McDougal throws out Eddie Matthews, and there's 2 retired. First 2 up are set aside. Here is Joe Adcock. 2 for 3 with a homer and a single. There's a drive by Adcock. It might be, it could be, it is out of here, and Joe Adcock is getting all the dice rolls today. 2 home runs today. 7-5, Milwaukee. Bill Crandall. .46 ballpark card. It's the first one of those we've had today. 13. He's a right-handed batter. That's going to be a foul out to the first baseman. 3 outs. Milwaukee adds another run, and they lead 7-5. Let me double check on the Yankees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's correct. 7-5. All right, Joe McDougal will bat first for the New Yorkers in the bottom of the 7th, down by 2 runs. And Ernie Johnson comes back out to pitch the 7th inning for Milwaukee. Here's the windup and the pitch to McDougal. 56 off Ernie Johnson's card. He's column B. That's a swing and a miss. Strike 3. 1 down. McDougal is 2 for 4 on the day. Here's Mickey Mantle. Mantle has a hit, 1 for 3. He tripled in the 4th inning, but was stranded on 3rd. 2-5 is a line drive to the 3rd baseman. 2 outs. Bill Skowron. 6-5. That's off the home run card, home run number 65 of Ernie Johnson. No modifications. And that's going to be a drive. It might be. It could be. It is out of here. And another home run in this game. And it's now 7-6. Yankees hold it in 1. There's 2 out in the 7th. Here is Elston Howard. Six-three is a out, line out to the 3rd baseman. 3 outs. So the Yankees get that run back they gave up in the 7th, it is 7-6 going into the 8th. Milwaukee's in the lead. All right, I think the same pitcher will come back to the mound for New York. And that is Art Detmer. He'll be pitching to Andy Pafko, Johnny Logan, and probably a pinch hitter for Milwaukee for the pitcher Ernie Johnson. All right, first of all, here is Andy Pafko stepping into the box for the Braves. 5-4 is a unusual chart, unusual play chart. Base is empty. So that is strike 3 if the catcher's rating is a G, and I think Berra is a G. That's framed up for strike 3. A G rating on catchers can get you extra strikeouts. All right, here is, I like that rule in Fall Classic. 1 down, Johnny Logan. One 4, that's going to be a ground ball to the shortstop. Gil McDougall has it, throws the scour, and there's 2 outs. Let's see, Ernie Johnson has pitched to 10 batters. I'll see if he was sliding by one more inning since the bases are empty and there's already 2 outs. Here's the pitch, 22. That's going to be a single. Milwaukee bat boy runs the jacket out to the pitcher. He is a slow runner, and top of the order to Red Schoendienst. Dittmar goes into the stretch. Here's the pitch. 1-2 is a ground ball to the catcher, a little dribbler in front of the plate. Picks it up quickly, and Yogi Berra throws the first. 3 outs. That takes us to the bottom of the 8th inning. Milwaukee 7 and New York 6. Ernie Johnson can pitch to 2 batters in the bottom of the 8th, and then he's at his fatigue number. And then the next thing that happens to him bad becomes a D column pitcher, and that's pretty brutal in this game. All right, Elston Howard leads off the bottom of the 8th inning for the Yankees. They're 1 run down. This is an elimination game. Here's the pitch to Ellie Howard, 26. Is an out. It'd be a single off a left-hander, but Ernie Johnson's right-handed. So it's a line drive caught by the shortstop. 1 down. Andy Carey. Not the case where the splits come into play. Yankees up to bat. Battery filming today's game off the computer, and the battery's running low, so we're gonna plug that in before everything goes black. All right, here we go. Pitch to Andy Carey, 1-5 is a 12. Pop up to the third baseman. 2 outs. Yogi Berra. Yogi is, oh no, not Yogi Berra. He got out of order. Bobby Richardson's the batter. 51 is a defense check. We're going to check the second baseman for his error number. Milwaukee second baseman is Red Shandies. That's a 3, and it's 10. He makes the play. 4-3. Innings over. We go to the top of the 9th inning. Braves are up by a penny. So Ernie Johnson did get through that inning. Let's check how many batters Art Ditmar has pitched to. His, that's his back card. His pitching card lets him pitch to 15 batters in relief. He's due up first in the bottom of the 9th. And let's see, he has only pitched to 8 batters, so he's good. Good to go. All right, we're ready for the 9th. Wes Covington. Here's the pitch to Covington. 6-4 is a out. And it says out G, meaning it's going to be a ground out back to the pitcher. Well, it's the white dice is 4, so let's make it ground out to second base. 1 down. When it says out G, whatever the out is, it turns it into a ground out. Henry Aaron comes to bat. 6-3 is off the Ditmar card, column A. That's a ground out to shortstop. Hank Aaron is 1 for 5 today. Eddie Matthews. "3-4 is a single for Eddie Matthews. That's his first hit today. 2 outs, 1 on. Matthews is fast at first, stole 3 bases. Ditmar goes into the stretch. He's got to deal with Joe Adcock. 3 for 4 today with 2 home runs. "42 is going to be a out. Fly out to the center fielder. Mickey Mantle makes the catch. Braves are done in the 9th. We go to the bottom of the 9th is Milwaukee 7 and New York 6. There's going to be a new pitcher for the Braves. And let's see who that's going to be. And he's going to be facing the bottom of the order. So Ditmar goes out of the game. First of all, for the Yankees, pitch hitter will be Enos Slaughter, I think. No, let's go with Tony Kubek. Kubek will be the pitch hitter, left-handed batter. And the new pitcher for Milwaukee is going to be McMahon pitched last time, so I think I'm thinking maybe it'll be McMahon. Eight saves on the year. Let's do his bullpen roll. And that is 16. That's not good. Operating off the C column. And I never know if his name is McMahon or McMahon. I usually could say McMahon. Tony Kubek steps in the box for New York. You're down by 1 run. Here's the pitch to Kubek. 46 is no park home runs. 15 is a 20-sided roll. He's he's left-handed batter. So that is going to be a foul out to third base. 1 away. So pinch hitter Kubek. Top of the order, and Hank Bauer. Only 2 outs to go for Milwaukee. Let's get the correct stuff on. 5-1 to Bauer is a defense check. Shortstop for Ayers. Johnny Logan is a 9, and the roll is a 2, so that's an error on Johnny Logan. 1 base. E6 could open the door for the Yankees. It's a potential tying run at first base. Bauer still has 7 bases and 9 tries. Jump is 1-2. 16 is a success rate. McMahon is a average arm and right-handed. Let's take a look at this. Now on the stolen base attempts, right here is the number of bases he stole, 7 out of 9 tries, so 1-2. He gets a jump. He doesn't get the jump. Let's see if roll a jump on the pitcher, because if you roll a 1, it'd be a pickoff throw to first. And then he's got average arm, right-handed, so 1-2. No jump. No jump, but no throw either. So he's going to stay put at first. McDougal, 1 down. Mantle's on deck. 3-3 roll for McDougal is a base hit, and the single will send base runner to third. That was a base hit the other way to right field. First and third, Yankees, and now the go-ahead run is at first base. Here is Mickey Mantle. Yankees are on the edge of their seat. The fans are on the edge of their seat. They're standing. All right, here's the pitch to Mantle. Is off McMahon's C column. That's a base hit for Mantle, a single to right field. That'll tie the game. McDougal's fast. So single right field. He goes to third. First and third, only 1 out. 7-7 tie. We got a brand new ball game. Infield is playing in to Bill Skowron. That's going to mean that on a ground ball, the runner on third will hold. But on rolls of 1, 5, or 3 on the white dice, the ball will roll through for an infield hit. But what else can they do with 1 out? Hope to turn a double play. They're going to play the infield in. Here's the pitch to Bill Skowron. 4-5 is off the pitcher's card. That's a base on balls. Yankees draw the noose tighter. Skowron goes to first. Here's Yogi Berra. Berra is 1 for 4. We've got McDougal at third, Mantle at second, and Skowron at first. 1 out, pitch to Berra. Infield is in. 1-3 to Yogi. It's ground ball X. I think ground out X's are double plays. if it's a ground out. It's not a ground out, though. It's a line drive. The 10 is a line drive on the out chart, and 3 would be a line drive to center field. Runner on third tags up and scores. That's the ball game. Sacrifice fly to center. That's a second out. McDougal scores, and the Yankees win 8-7, eliminating the Milwaukee Braves. We'll be back with the wrap-up. The New York Yankees come out on top in this big game. They scored, well, first Milwaukee scored 7 runs on 12 hits and 1 error. The Yankees scored one more than Milwaukee, 8-7. They win, and they got 9 hits and no errors. The winning pitcher was Art Ditmar. 3 innings pitched, 1 earned run, 3 hits, a strikeout, no walks. Don McMahon was a loser, 2/3 of an inning, 2 earned runs, 2 hits, and 1 walk. Star of the game today was Gil McDougal. McDougal turned in quite a performance, going 3-4-5 with 2 singles, a triple. He drove in 3 runs, and he also scored 3 runs. 1957 was kind of a tragic year in a sense for McDougal. He's the one who hit the line drive that hit Herb Score in the eye, and essentially ended his career. Score pitched a little bit the next year and a full season the following year, but he was not nearly as tough as before the line drive. McDougal himself got hit by a line drive, I think, at 58, and that hit him. It was a line drive that hit him in batting practice by Bob Serve of the Kansas City A's. It hit him in the right ear, and it led to progressive hearing loss in his right ear. But Bob McDougal, through his career, was a talented shortstop for the Yankees. Came up as a second baseman. Casey Stengel asked him to learn how to play third base, and he platooned between second and third until Phil Rizzuto retired, and then he had to learn a new position, and that was shortstop. He was the AL Rookie of the Year. In 51, when he came up, he had, I think, 14 home runs. He had over 300, and was the Rookie of the Year. That's when he batted with an open batting stance. After a few years, he got into a hitting slump, and actually after a number of years, he went into a long hitting slump, and Stengel toned that down and wanted him to hit with a little less power and become less a pull hitter so that infielders couldn't bunch him up. And it worked out pretty well for McDougal when he changed his batting stance. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Thanks for watching. Good day, and God bless.